starting with something almost nobody talks about: God of Courage. We all know Captain America is brave, jumping on a grenade to save others, crashing a plane into the Arctic to save millions, standing against Thanos' entire army alone, risking everything for the people he cares about. To most of us, that sounds like the definition of courage. But in Captain America issue number 444, his courage is recognized on an entirely different level. Hercules reveals that even the gods of Olympus speak about Steve Rogers. Athena is known for wisdom, Hermes is known for speed, Zeus is known for power, and Captain America, he's known for courage. A human whose bravery became so legendary that even gods respected it. That's how highly Steve Rogers is viewed in the Marvel Universe. Moving on to the second detail, wielder of the Infinity Gauntlet. When fans watched Avengers Infinity War, they were shocked to see Captain America physically resisting Thanos. Even Thanos looked surprised. The MCU tells us that using the Infinity Gauntlet is almost impossible. Thanos suffered damage using it, Hulk suffered damage using it, Tony Stark gave his life using it, so could Captain America use it? According to the comics, yes, Super Soldier Serum already makes Steve incredibly powerful. But in New Avengers issue number 3, the Illuminati actually choose Captain America to wield the Infinity Gauntlet. And he doesn't just use it, he uses it to stop an incursion, and even pushes an entire Earth away from another Earth, something considered nearly impossible. Yet Steve Rogers still did it. Number 3, an innocent soul Captain America may look toughest, but deep down, he's one of Marvel's most emotional heroes. The MCU hinted at this several times, especially when Steve struggled to understand modern references after waking up in the future. But the comics reveal an even more emotional side. In Avengers issue number 277, Baron Zemo attacks Captain America's personal belongings. He destroys Steve's original shield. He tears apart old photographs. And after the battle is over, Steve quietly returns to inspect the damage. That's when he notices something heartbreaking. A photograph of his mother had been ripped apart, one of the only pictures he still had. And for the first time, Captain America breaks down in tears. Not because he lost a battle, but because he was losing the memory of someone he loved. Number 4, the real story behind his shield. In the MCU, Captain America's shield seems simple. It's made of vibranium. But the comics tell a much stranger story. Captain America's shield is actually made from a mixture of vibranium and another mysterious alloy. In Captain America issue number 303, scientists attempt to recreate the shield, even using the same materials, but they fail every time. Later, it's revealed that during the original creation process, an unknown molten metal accidentally mixed with the vibranium, creating something that could never be duplicated. That accidental alloy would later be identified as adamantium, which means Captain America's shield became one of the most unique objects in Marvel history, completely irreplaceable. Number 5, a walking Hulkbuster. One fight the MCU never gave us was Captain America versus an enraged Hulk. And honestly, that's a shame, because the comics actually explored this idea. In Fallen Sun, the death of Captain America number 4, Spider-Man recalls a battle where Steve protected him from Hulk, and Captain didn't just survive, he fought back. Using his shield, he blocked Hulk's punches. Using his skill, he made Hulk bleed, and even landed attacks powerful enough to hurt him. It sounds impossible, but Steve Rogers isn't just strong, he's one of Marvel's greatest tactical fighters. Number 6, the Master Tactician. You've probably heard people call Captain America a great leader, but the movies never fully explain why. The truth is, Steve's mind works differently in combat. During battles, he's constantly calculating, constantly adapting, constantly planning. Tony Stark himself trusted Steve's judgment during the Battle of New York. And in Civil War, Spider-Man even points out how impossible Steve's shield throws are, because every throw requires perfect calculations, angles, distance, timing, trajectory, and Steve does all of it in milliseconds. That's why when Mjolnir finally reached his hand in Endgame, he instantly knew how to use it, because Captain America can turn almost any weapon into an extension of himself. Number 7, an imperfect hero. Fans often see Captain America as the moral center of Marvel, and most of the time, he is. But Steve Rogers isn't perfect. The best example comes from Captain America: Civil War, when Steve hides the truth about Tony Stark's parents. Even though Tony deserved to know, this wasn't something fans expected from Captain America, and it damaged their friendship forever. The comics explore similar mistakes as well, showing that Steve's greatest weakness isn't power, it's believing he's always doing the right thing. Number 8, a gifted artist. This is one of the most surprising Captain America facts. In Captain America, the First Avenger, we briefly see Steve drawing during his free time. Most fans never think much about it, but in the comics, Steve Rogers is actually a talented professional artist. In Captain America issue number 237, his business card literally lists him as a commercial artist. He even earned money through artwork, because according to Steve, saving the world shouldn't come with a paycheck. Number 9, his most controversial belief. One of Steve Rogers' strongest beliefs is simple: no life should be sacrificed. We hear this directly in Avengers Infinity War, when Vision's life is on the line. But the comics pushed this belief much further. During the Incursion storyline, the Illuminati realized that destroying another Earth was the only way to save their own. Most members eventually accepted the the horrible reality. Captain America refused completely. Even after having his memory erased, he later discovered the truth and went after the Illuminati himself, because Steve Rogers would rather risk his own survival than sacrifice innocent people. And finally, number 10, a brutal fighter. The MCU usually portrays Steve as controlled, disciplined, merciful, but the comics occasionally reveal a much more dangerous version, a version that doesn't hold back. Steve has torn apart powerful enemies with his bare hands, destroyed advanced armor, defeated vampires in brutal combat, and even beaten fellow heroes when he believed they crossed a line. The truth is, Captain America isn't dangerous because he's strong. He's dangerous because he knows exactly how strong he is, and chooses restraint most of the time.